Yes.
On JorRaptor React? No, on Assassin JorRaptor this time.
I know it's hard to keep track of it all, but we're live. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. Right? Right?
Right.
Yes. Wow.
Ah, you gotta subscribe to comment on this.
Yeah. Are you not a
Wow.
subscriber yet, Frankie boy?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Would you
Better
be so
late
kind
than
and
never.
stream the stream to me as well?
Oh, did I not do that yet? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know. I already have it on, but I've not streamed it to you yet. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Bleep.
Bleep?
Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Ah, good.
Thank you so much. And welcome on the new channel, or the
Yeah.
old channel.
Or the old new channel, everything. Yeah, I think this might be the better spot to talk Assassin's Creed every week. Only after this week, there will not be a show for 2 weeks. But we still have a lot to talk about. I want to
We
check
do.
one thing. If the if I posted the community post on the main channel, so people know. Yeah, people know that we're live. Thanks,
Yeah,
everyone.
I posted it as well. So glad you're guys here.
Yeah, for sure.
Mo-
And yeah, that's cool to now be on this channel. Thanks everyone for already coming over to this. And this, of course, the dedicated Assassin's Creed channel, where we go in depth. Like that's what I like. I already did a video on the Battle Pass leak that we will go way more in depth on during this stream. And what I like about the fact that we are now here is because in that video I went crazy in depth on the Reda system and all that sort of stuff. And I liked how the comments were they all understand what we're talking about. It's not those people that are like, why do we need a battle pass in Assassin's Creed? Like I said, you could still argue that. On the other hand, it is a very logical next step, or like a logical thing that they are doing versus what we had before. And it might, I think, be actually a cool thing because we know it is just a free battle pass and not a paid one.
Yeah, but there was this one source claiming it's a paid one with the season 1 year 1.
Yeah, we will go over it. But Ubisoft, of course, already said that it won't be a paid one. So that's we have.
No, they
confirmation.
said there won't be a paid thing in the Animus Hub.
Yeah, but all the battle pass stuff will be in the Animus Hub. Like the leak is from the Animus Hub. Oh, you
Okay.
think there's still going to be a paid battle pass in the game?
I mean,
no,
it's
no,
still
they won't do-
Ubisoft.
No.
Imagine
no.
this, they claim it's free in the Animus Hub, but then there's a paid one in the games themselves.
Yeah.
That would be crazy. Do you think you can like play through these game battle passes in different games?
So you mean that there will be multiple battle passes in different games?
Like maybe you can pass the stages, perform 10 assassinations, and you can choose from all the games in the hub. That would be great, in my opinion. I love how my picture is here. Hi! I feel more confident now. Up.
Yeah. That's better. Yeah, that's always. I always have to change that, but it's good.
Thank the God of Leaks for providing these poor souls with something to talk about. So Maya, thank you so much.
We have so much to talk about, actually. So that's very exciting. But yeah, after last week, I was like, are we really going to talk about this chest in this cave? We're not forgetting about it. We're not going to forget about the chest in the cave because we still don't know what it will contain. But yeah, it will likely contain something interesting. We at least made a prediction about that. But let's. Gipsy Boy is saying Twitch stream only today. No, we're live as well on YouTube, but on JorRaptor. So the different channel. I made a community post about it, and I'm sure more people will come over.
One of the 4 channels.
Why do you only have 2? You're slacking.
I have 3.
Oh yeah,
I have
3.
Fragnat or Fragnat. I have Natfrag, and I have Frankie Boy. I could create, of course, Boy Frankie as
But
well.
what is the difference between Fragnart and Nardfrag? Apart from that, you switching up the names.
Back then, I used it because my channel was overloaded with videos when Valhalla released. I had like 4 videos a day, and YouTube only pushes 3 a day, so I had to split it up.
Damn. Posting too many videos.
I mean,
Those were the days.
no joke. Those were the days where I got the burnouts.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, don't do it. You can better
Yeah.
post one good video than 4 different ones. But to be fair though, like
But as well, Nardfrag videos, they were like these more trashy vibe. I found a secret chest somewhere, and the video is just about the chest. So less quality videos
okay.
on
So-
very specific niche topics you would Google in particular.
Yeah. Okay, so it's like, okay, I'm stuck. How do I finish this puzzle? And then you would have that particular video. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, nice.
That was
Yeah, but those days are kind of over. I don't know. There are still people doing it, and I respect them for it. But it seems to be more about high quality content. So that's why we now have 4 channels with 4 times the quality. So yeah,
of course.
that's the reason behind all this. Hey, we have some very interesting news to go over, so let's just jump into that. Because, of course, Assassin's Creed Shadows was supposed to come out last week in a different timeline. We would have finished the game probably already because we're crazy people, or maybe we'd be like halfway there. We would maybe have figured out if Oda Nobunaga is a good guy or a bad guy, if we have already taken him out or not, whatever the story will be. But that's of course not the timeline that we're in. So we're waiting. We get a better version at launch February 14th. But of course, the leaks did happen because that's kind of the thing. When for some reason those things still appear in the game files. I don't know how this person got it, but we do have a lot to go over. And I think I have some like extra info as well that I did not discuss in the video yet, and it will be very interesting to hear your thoughts on it all as well. So we go over here. First of all, reaction. We get seasons now. Season 1, Eye in the Dark. And you know what we're gonna do? We're just browsing the web.
I'm excited.
Are you
That's
excited?
why you made the stream on this. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly. We're browsing the web. We found... Oh, what's this? What is this? We are on
this?
Tech Power Up. Oh no. Huh? They uploaded some images.
What's that image? They uploaded them.
Eye in
Ubisoft,
the
why?
dark. What is this?
This
Yeah.
looks so animusy.
Yeah, exactly. We have Yasuke in the Animus chilling here. What is
With
he
his
doing?
animus sword.
Why does this look like a Watch Dogs mission?
And will it be a Watch Dogs crossover? And
Yeah.
Watch Dogs will be
Season one,
implemented
yeah.
to the modern day.
Yeah, what if this was all just to promote the new Watch Dogs? Assassin's Creed, Shadows, the whole plan all along.
Assassin's Creed dogs. Watch Assassins. Watch
I mean, we
Creed.
know
I
we
don't know.
have the pre-order mission with Naue as the dog.
Mhm.
Or Naue as the dog. No, Naue has a dog. And you
I
can
mean,
play
that
the
image
mission with Yasuke.
looks nice, right?
Yeah, it's interesting, right?
It looks very animusy. I can see why this is a nice promotional thing. Is it promoting the weapon?
It has a glowy weapon. I can
Because
tell.
that's like the only thing you can see except from the silhouette from Yasuke.
Oh. Can we zoom in? Ooh.
We can, but not on the image.
Yeah, I can't download this image, of course, because
Yeah,
it's
or you could
hosted
do,
on
like-
this website.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
We
Digital
did it!
native!
But yeah, this is the Battle Pass reward. So, of course, for people who are joining, what the heck is going on? What am I looking at? Well, I see you.
The animus is everywhere.
The animus is watching you.
The electric eye.
Okay.
Oh.
We have many questions in the chat as well. We will get to those. Thanks everyone for joining. Appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah, we
So yeah, what is happening is that there will be season 1. There will be the we have to show that we're hosting that we're looking at this website. So season 1, Eye in the Dark, if I'm not mistaken, right? Eye in the Dark. There will be
That's
a 20-tier battle pass. It will all be free because Ubisoft already went. They talked about this rumor, and they were saying, don't worry, because there was a paid battle pass found as well. But they basically said, no. The battle pass will be free. There will be 20 tiers. We can earn keys in the battle pass. Because let's go over here again. So here, 20 levels. All the rewards are free. Complete the battle pass to also earn the following materials. 9,050 keys. These keys can be used in the exchange for new content. And we get some other very, very probably important materials that you seem to be only getting from the battle pass. And then we have the following cosmetics that we get by completing this battle pass. This is, I think, this is the helmet, and some other items. But I do think this includes that sword that we're seeing as well. And it seems like the items once again have a description. The trinket is of course what what we saw starting with Mirage. They will also be back in Shadows, and it seems like while in Mirage they only had they were only cosmetic. In Shadows they can have some benefits as well. So that's interesting. So like a 5% increase to something. There was actually that talisman that we I'm gonna look it up, but there was this hourglass. If you put something in the website when the game was revealed, you could get this hourglass. And it seems like that hourglass gives you some bonuses. So if you participated in that, if you were following the videos, then you probably know about it. Then you probably have it in your inventory when the game comes out. And that gives you some bonuses. So seems like these trinkets are more important than in Mirage, which was nice. Because I never bothered with them. Did you?
I mean, in Mirage, they were totally pointless.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just like hanging from your belt or so.
Yeah.
It is like the same thing like the Rainbow Six Siege charms. Yeah. It's of no use. Yeah.
It's like the weapon. It's like the weapon. Like in a first-person shooter, of course, they are like the issue is that they wanna still sell cosmetic items or have cool rewards, but all you're seeing is your gun. So then they have to look. Okay, what can we put on the gun? Well, that's a keychain or like a weapon skin. And seems like they were like, hey, maybe we can put that small, tiny piece of equipment also in these games. And then,
dude, I mean, with some use, it's nice. Maybe it's 1% additional damage or so. I don't know, something small, likely.
I think, and I'm not sure. I think it was already confirmed what the hourglass did. But I have to look it up. Assassin's Creed News, maybe in the chat, knows it because
on Twitch.
He posted about it on Twitter. But I will look it up and then maybe we can still shout it out. And otherwise, I will mention it in a future video or something because we have information about this. So, but yeah, if we then go back to this website that has an image up. We can see this weapon, and that seems to be the weapon that you get from the battle pass. But it will be very interesting overall that it really seems like, okay, now we have, like for Yasuke, it seems that there will only be this weapon in the battle pass, while the hood was more for Naue. So I'm really curious.
Okay,
how
so
they're going to
maybe
do
that's
that.
like a Yasuke weapon and just a Naue hood, and you can get something for each character, like dedicated stuff. Might be the case. Also, I don't know, somehow the battle pass reminds me of the community challenges. I can totally imagine them combining it maybe with a community level in the battle pass.
Yeah.
Kind of would be interesting as well.
Oh, we have
And
that
I'm
here, by the way. We see that here. The
yeah,
icons.
I thought this was the Nexus sword, right?
Yeah.
And
The Nexus sword, a hood. So this seems to be only for Naue. I'm sure we can use the trinkets across both characters. Yeah, this one that's weird. And the uniform was also an outfit that Naue can use. So that's kind of weird. I think it would have been better if every battle pass had an outfit for both characters, because they're saying, yeah, you can play the game with the character you like. But then if the first battle pass for season 1 only has stuff for Naue, they are once again kind of pushing the narrative that Naue is more favorable.
I now have the best idea for Ubisoft. They put like maybe Yasuke stuff in the battle pass for free, and you can buy it like the opponent stuff for Naue in the shop. It's not in a battle pass, paid one, but you can buy it separately.
I mean, I think let's immediately just go here and get this out of the way, because then we can talk more about
the paid stuff, you mean?
No. Let's just the what Ubisoft said.
Oh, and by the way, my community really raged on the battle pass. I don't know. I'm not sure if it was my community, to be honest. So, but there
Where
were
did they
so
come
many
from?
people raging on the battle pass stuff, even if it's free.
Yeah, really. Okay, let's do a poll here in a moment as well. Brock, if you're ready, we're gonna put a poll. But let's first put everything on the table, because I get it. Battle Pass doesn't sound good. I've never completed. Did you ever complete a battle pass?
Maybe 1 or 2.
I'm thinking about it now too.
I think Diablo 4 I didn't finish them. As well, like shooters, I rarely play them.
I think I maybe, and this might sound crazy, but I might have completed a battle pass in a mobile game.
Yeah, exactly. I think in what is it called? Supercell games. I sometimes finish them.
Oh, nice.
Squad Busters. And yeah. But I don't cover these games online. I just play them for myself.
But now we know. Now you know.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said
exposed
that.
as mobile gamer. I placed a trap and you stepped in it. No,
I never play mobile games.
I mean, we're all gonna play Jade, so it's fine. It's fine. You're already preparing for Jade. You're training your hands, so they are well skilled for the Jade game that is coming up. Thanks everyone I see a lot of familiar names. Thanks everyone for coming over. I should have maybe done like hey, it's now over here, but I don't know how I apart from the community post can say, yo, the stream is now on the main channel or on this channel, but it's fun to see many people come over. So, yeah, let's look at this news, and then I'm gonna do the poll. Hello, everyone! It's come to our attention that inaccurate rumors have been circulating online regarding the upcoming Animus Hub X codename Infinity. We wanted to take this occasion to clarify that all the rewards available in the Animus Hub will be entirely free. There are no paid subscriptions or paid battle pass featured in the Animus Hub. I love how you were like, yeah, not in the Animus Hub, but maybe
but in the game.
In the game, no.
That was the first thing I thought when this was written, because I don't know, when there's something really precisely written, normally there might be yet another thing to it. But yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. Players will have access to regular content and missions at no extra cost. So, first of all, as I also did in the JorRaptor video, like the fact that they are saying there are missions coming at no extra cost and regular content, like that's awesome. But I think the mission part is cool, because in Valhalla we did not really have new missions, right? If you think about it, we did not have Lost Tales of Greece or something, and it seems like Shadows will go back to those to those more standard side missions. So I think that's exciting. But But yeah, all the rewards available in the Animus Hub will be entirely free. Yeah, okay, but not everything will be a reward, right? So there will, of course, be paid stuff. And yeah, I think the paid subscription is interesting. If you remember that was Jonathan, I think, leaking that. French YouTuber, of course, he has been right countless of times. He said that Ubisoft was thinking about doing a subscription where you could play all the older games for free or something, and then also similar to like Fortnite or GTA Online, you could, you get like an exclusive outfit or some benefits, that are really for people that play the game a lot. So you progress a bit faster or something like that. Like Fallout 76 at one point did it as well. And I know these subscriptions are lucrative. So they stepped away from that, and I think for now that's a good thing. Like right now Ubisoft is in no position to ask people to pay a monthly fee for anything. They did do it, I think, for Rainbow Six. I think they did it for Rainbow Six. But yeah, Rainbow Six seems to be on a different island, while their open world games are kind of in trouble after Star Wars Outlaws not doing well. And the paid Battle Pass featured, like the fact that they are saying paid Battle Pass and not saying, hey, there are no Battle Passes, of course means there is still a Battle Pass.
Or might be, yeah.
But yeah, then once again, if we have the information, Season 1 is Eye in the Dark. We have this image uploaded on this website, Tech Power Up. I can click on it right here, and then we see, this is one of the Battle Pass rewards that you can get. So a shiny Nexus-style weapon, for Yasuke. But again, the fact that he's just using the regular armor once again seems to confirm that there's only Naue stuff in the Battle Pass in terms of outfit, the hood, and the uniform. So now, what do you think the Battle Pass will be? You already mentioned the Ubisoft Connect challenges, of course. So if you, now with this information, 20 tiers, seasons, if we boot up Assassin's Creed Shadows, and maybe after a week or something, Season 1 starts, what do you think it will look like, and what do you think we have to do to earn these levels? Like, to give people an idea of what they can likely expect in the game.
All right, yeah, so as you just mentioned, the first thing coming to my mind was, of course, Ubisoft Connect challenges, where you would go like into Ubisoft Connect on your PC or console, and you get these quest types each week, or I don't know if there are still like these 3-day ones or so. You sometimes get a community one where the whole community has to perform like 1 million assassinations. You have to perform 3 Spartan kick kills and 2, I don't know what, hidden assassinations with a throwing knife, and then you would get like Uplay coins as a reward back then. And maybe this will change just to being like a part of the season pass, or like, I don't know, get a certain amount of XP, a certain amount of currency in the game, just simply via ending quests, killing NPCs, building stuff in your settlement maybe as well. So it gotta be something to encourage us to stay in the game for a long time. And this also has to motivate them to make good content to keep us engaged, because otherwise nobody would care about a battle pass to finish when there's nothing to get out of it and nothing to use in it. So I think it might be great for us to get constant gameplay content. Maybe Valhalla type style as well, with the updates that were really gameplay orientated, like these challenges where you had to use like certain weapons. Remember them? You go to the statue with the bronze, silver, and gold tier, and you had to finish like certain levels. Maybe that's like a thing. Yeah, exactly. Maybe that could be a thing coming as well, like mastery challenge type climbing levels or so. Right now, where there are so many things, I could imagine also like co-op elements, which has been leaked.
Yeah. I think the co-op is still far away, so I don't
Yeah,
think that will have to do at least with season
not
1.
in year one. Yeah.
No. Or maybe at the end of year 1. Like my prediction is like December or something. They will maybe drop it because that seems like like last time 1 year after Valhalla's launch, we had the crossover between Origins and Valhalla, or Odyssey and Valhalla, which of course was huge. But like overall, I think it's gonna be a nice way to create new activities in the world that we've already explored. So maybe repurpose certain camps that we have like a new reason to go there. Basically, like the daily and weekly missions from Reda, but then
Yeah.
hopefully more, hopefully more specific and less grindy and maybe that we all have to do the same one. That would be cool. That we have to figure this out together.
Maximizer just had a nice idea as well, Trial of the Gods, like bringing those back with specific buffs to those enemies maybe. Like 1 week you have Anubis with 30% more damage, next week he's more tanky. I don't know, and you can adapt that to Shadows as well. Also, of course, like the conquest battles from Odyssey, I would love like have maybe a certain dedicated area that is fought over in the game, and it will change from season to season what happens there. That will be interesting as well.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe that's where because that brings us to another part of this, is that, so of course the battle pass will be free. Like basically, it seems that we will of course follow a lot of the same stuff that we've already seen with the other RPGs. But one big change is that we're now launching it from the Animus Hub, so the launcher. And yeah, that the battle pass will likely live there. Another change are the keys that we will touch on a bit later. But we also see that we of course still are getting the Helix pack. So the battle pass will be free, but just like the other RPG games and even the Assassin's Creed games before that, there will be Helix credits and there will be packs. But they seem to be adding some new type of packs, like the Shinobi pack. And we don't have the image anymore. That's all gone. But basically, this was like a pack where you saw a lot of like characters. So shinobi, so yeah, ninjas and other type of like kind of like the Jams Vikings, but then for Japan. But the new thing is that we can now get specific outfits for them. And this pack for 500 credits had 6 outfit packs for these characters, and I'm not sure if I think there was another outfit pack as well, and I'm not sure if it's here. I can check, but I'm gonna check one thing, if the names are the same. So if these characters are something we all have, or if you get the character in terms of if you get the full character, or if you just get the outfit for that character. So I'm gonna check one thing real quick. What do you think of this Shinobi pack? Like every time we're of course. Oh wait, if I do.
I think that might be something that could also reskin the NPCs in our little village or a hideout.
Yeah, I by the way have to remove you a bit to.
I feel more confident right now when I'm not seen. Hello, I can do whatever I want. So, I mean in my opinion, that would be a possibility to have like the village being like reskinnable in certain ways for the NPCs as well, but also like when I see 500 Helix credits, I compared the price to the older Assassin's Creed type Helix credits, and they were like a lot more expensive. I think so that might be like a new ratio from $2 per Helix credit right now. So we can't really say is it cheap or expensive, but I would say it looks a little bit more cheap. If you like see the mount is like 2,800, it gotta be something small and not so relevant in the game. So I would say it might be just something reskinning something.
Okay, I
maybe not so relevant. I'm
that.
curious.
So these are characters. So
He's naked now. I'm not naked anymore, but I was.
in 5 seconds, scratch.
Yeah, the special clothing for it.
So yeah, these are characters. These are characters that we will likely meet, and that will become shinobis. And
okay,
then,
so it makes sense to reskin them.
yeah. So they probably have their basic outfit, but you can also buy the shinobi pack, and then they all have a similar outfit. Like this, a very cool red outfit, and you also have outfits for those same characters, but then in blue, for example. So that will be another new thing you can add to. They will probably run around in your settlement. We can likely summon them, as we already talked about before, where with the call to arms type of ability, or like a Brotherhood style thing, where you're like, feel free, and then they go and attack the opponent, which is gonna be quite cool. But that does eliminate maybe the. I'm still curious what this means. If that means that we cannot tweak them Yams Viking style. There is Mordo. So yeah, we have the Sekiryu
but
weapon.
Also, we might be able to tweak them, and it's just the reskin is purchasable.
Yeah, for sure.
Might be the case as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a
more.
new type of pack. So this seems to be kind of in instead of the naval stuff. Like in Odyssey, of course, you had the crew as well that you could put on your ship, and then all give like a different type of look. This seems to be similar to that, but for your shinobis, who, you can have run around in the base or something like that. So the Sekiryu weapon pack, 600 helix credits. It has 2 weapons. So this is what we already know this. This is the Ultimate Edition pack. Oh. So we can like quickly look that up. But yeah, what do you think? Now, weapon packs are... So if you buy a weapon pack, you get
don't get 2 weapons for your character anymore, but
only
you get
one that you can
one
use
per
for maybe...
character.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Yeah.
I mean, it totally depends on the price. On the price of dollar per helix credits. If it's just like
usually
like
$6, right? So 600 is like $6.
It used to, but I'm not sure. Would you say like $28 for a mount?
No, because this is keys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So this is the helix credits. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it really depends, but I would say it's too expensive as well. And I mean €6 or dollars for a single weapon.
This is the weapon.
Yeah, you can use it on both characters, but let's like, come on. Bring up the same weapon for both characters and then
we have to see what the prices, of course, will be like. It seems so far that they are very similar to the old games. What I think is more interesting is that the value is changing, because instead of getting, like, first you were one character who could do everything, and now what we usually see with these types of games, and that's, for example, why Borderlands shied for Borderlands 4, they shied away from introducing new characters, because they said what we see is that people pick one character at the start and they only play that. And so when we release a new character, people just don't want to start all over. They will just... So that's why they added new skill trees to existing characters in Borderlands 3. And they have said that we can do most of the content in Shadows with one character. But if they then sell weapon packs where you can only... So you pay 600 helix credits, but you only get like... What? If you never play Naue, you pay 600 for one weapon. Unless they sell that separately as well. So that's where, and we still have to wait and see how the whole dual protagonist system is going to work. And I think on paper it's cool because it's different, but I do think it might hurt the post-launch in terms of rewards, because these characters are different. It was already kind of a struggle to get free armor sets in Valhalla for one character, and now they have to divide the amount of resources they're already going to give to free armor sets and stuff between 2 characters. So if you only play Yasuke, then in the first battle pass, there's only 1 weapon to get. And if you play Naue, then yeah, you're grinding the weapon battle pass, and at one point, I mean, you already have more from the battle pass that is actually of use. But I'm just not sure if this is going to, if this will be nice. Like I want them to really have, okay, this the Yasuke set, this the Naue set, and then if you don't care about Yasuke, you can just get, if you are in the market for Helix credits, get the Naue items without having to pay more to get the half of the set that you might never use. So I'm curious how they're gonna do that, and seeing this kind of makes me worry that
Yeah, I mean, you might be able to purchase them alone for 400 then.
Yeah, maybe that's
but
the case.
Nobody would do it because like, yeah, for 200 more,
yeah,
I'm getting both.
We will see, but it does create some interesting situations for sure.
Generally speaking, though, I wanted to say there are far too many microtransactions in Valhalla, and at one point I kind of lost the track totally. I used to buy all of them to show them to the community, and then tell them not to buy it, but it kind of was so overwhelming at one point. I think they should really shrink it down.
They seem to be shrinking it down at least, but I mean, this is the start. At least from all the leaks we've seen so far, it seems that there will be less Helix items at launch than Valhalla, but they are doing more. They are doing a lot of new things that we will kind of go over here in a moment. I want to look at
Red
the chat
Bull
real
skin.
quick. Yeah, the Red Bull. There's even a Red Bull weapon.
Indeed.
I see a lot of people ask about legacy outfits. We have not seen anything about that. And my worry with the legacy outfits has always been that Yasuke doesn't have a hood. So I'm not sure if he gets any legacy like male outfits. Well, of course, for Naue they can do a lot of cool stuff. So maybe it will be like Eevee and Jacob, where Eevee only got like female legacy outfits, while Jacob the male ones. We will have to wait and see, but no info on legacy outfits yet. But those are obviously always free. Although now with a free battle pass, I can see them be like, hey, we're gonna put a legacy outfit in the battle pass in the future to have that be like a cool reward. We will have to wait and see. But yeah, let's see what else do we have. Never played Naue. I mean, people are, some people will pick one or the other and never touch the other. So I'm curious what that will mean for the rewards. But let's now talk about, because here we have Robo, Wizzo. Hopefully Reda got married and had kids sent them to Japan. I mean, it seems that this system might be less personal in a way where we don't go to an actual NPC to engage with these systems. I hope that's not the case. I hope it's not like a menu that you can just see at any time that shows the battle pass, and that because what is new is that there will be you complete the battle pass 20 levels, all the rewards are free, and you also get keys, and these keys are actually Isu coins, that's their name, and with these, so 9,050, if you complete the battle pass, you can go to a different store and buy items with these keys, including the Sekiryu mount, at least according to this leak. Maybe they will change that, but that is that very cool mount that we see here. So that's pretty cool that you can get this for free as part of the battle pass. So that might be their way of kind of being like, okay, yeah, sure, the first battle pass has a Naue outfit, but if you want to buy something for Yasuke with these keys, you can go to this, Reda selection type store and buy the items you actually want to use. And having this mount, like,
it will change everything.
Why?
Joking, of course.
I mean, I know some people don't even want this mount in their game, but for Valhalla, it took a very long time to get a non-horse or not like we had the deer mount. That was like the only non-horse mount I think you could get without paying extra at launch, until Red Hat started selling these other mounts. And of course, if you got the deluxe edition, you got the wolf mount early on. But yeah, it seems that if you engage with the battle pass, you at one point will have enough coins to get this scary, creepy mount.
Yeah, I mean, passing out those keys to get something, and those people already owning the pack, they will of course not need to buy it through the season pass. But I know it's only in the ultimate pack, and the ultimate pack is now only available in the collector's edition. So I don't know if that might be a disadvantage to collector's edition purchasers.
No, I think it might actually be nice for collector's edition people like me, because like we can use those keys for something else because we already have the mount, right?
Yeah, maybe you can save them for later, or
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
something else interesting to get. Yeah.
Yeah, because like you said, the only way to get sort of this pack. Although to be fair, there are websites as well. I think I saw. I'm not sure what the retailer was, but you can look in your region, and there are retailers. Like it might actually be for the first time nicer to get the game physically than digitally. Of course, you will have to wait probably a bit till you can play, because yeah, you will have to wait till the postman gets to your door. But it does seem that the certain retailers, like our local, like Bol.com is like a big big retailer, sells a lot of things including games, and they have the standard edition, and if you pre-order it at their place, you actually get, I think, either the Yasuke set or the Naue set, which includes already this armor set, the weapon. And again, this was the weapon that you could also buy for the 600 Helix credits, like one of the weapons. Claw of the Dragon. And,
yeah, I wonder how the shiny stuff around the blade is physically possible in the real world.
It's just an animus glitch, you know. It's not real.
Yeah, but looking forward to those cosplays. Maybe someone finds a solution.
And the trinket, of course, is that talisman we talked about that should have like some sort of benefit as well. So yeah,
more damage to dragons, of course. Yeah,
it does seem that they will be pretty. So if you if you still buy digitally, you don't get this pack as part of it. You don't get the collection edition. It seems like you can still get the mount if you participate in the battle pass. But what if I told you that there is more? Because
I couldn't believe it.
we, of course, have already gone over. Okay, let's start here.
Now, I'm still curious what the community thinks about the battle pass in general.
Yeah, let's. We can ask it now.
Can we set up a poll?
Are you okay with a free battle pass in Assassin's Creed Shadows?
Or each season?
Yes. And what do you think? How long do you think the seasons will be?
I think 3 months.
20 tier battle pass.
I think they're really going all in with the monetization and keeping you engaged. So I would say all 3 months.
3 months?
They are, yeah. I mean,
that would be a nice prediction, maybe. I'm gonna say less.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think
12 seasons per year.
I'm gonna, by the way, wait a bit. I'm gonna wait. Gonna do it like this. Otherwise, I have to move out of the camera all the time.
All right, that will be a great prediction. Yeah.
No, but like I think if you have a 20 tier battle pass, and maybe season 1 is shorter than the rest, but I think that would be weird, because that's usually season 0 or something if they're gonna do that. If you have a 20 tier battle pass for a month with only an outfit for Naue, Like, I think people, unless they put some, like, progression blockers on it, I think people are gonna fix it in a week. So then you have to wait 2.5 months for the next battle pass. I think that's too long.
But you also have to take into account that there are a lot of players playing single-player open-world games just in their own speed, maybe taking weeks or months.
Who are those
to
people?
even
Who
to
are
even
those
complete
people?
it.
They have no goals.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite difficult to balance it for all audiences. I think it's even impossible as well. So
But that brings me to another question, because that is what I saw a lot as well. Do you think it will be time limited, or do you think we will be able to, just like what some other games are recently doing, and they are getting like a lot of applause for it? I think Halo was one of the first major games that did it. They were like, yo, the battle pass will stay forever. If you join later, you can still do the Season 1 battle pass.
So it's not a season pass, but a progression pass.
It's basically still a season pass because it unlocks at the start of a season. But if you are away during that season or don't want to play another game, and then come back later, you can still go back to Season 1. Suicide Squad is doing it, for example, as well. Do you think they will do that?
I think it's so much better, but I don't think they will do it. I mean, they try to change a lot, but not that much yet. I mean, they want to put like this pressure on us to keep us engaged in the game, to get back into the game and then get promotions for the microtransactions to buy them. I think, yeah.
Yeah, and
that's
it's free.
What their plan is.
It's also free. And what is like a lot of people usually have an issue with paid battle passes going away is because you pay for them. So yeah, you pay €10 or dollars, and then suddenly something happens, so you don't have the time to play as much as you would like, and then it's like, damn, I wasted this money. So I think that is probably another incentive, and with this, it's free. If you don't play, you don't get the free rewards, which makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, there are battle passes that do it this way. You can progress through the whole battle pass, and once you finished it, you can decide to buy it and then get the content in the post. That's kind of fair. But yeah, buying things ahead, not being able to complete them eventually, that's like a total disaster. And it, of course, happened to me with Diablo 4. And I was on level 50 of 100 and had like, wasted the rest. It's really also giving you a bad feeling about the game as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But that's where I think the 20 tier makes it manageable. It sounds more manageable than 100 level battle pass.
Yeah, I mean, if you're right, and those tiers might be like really easy to climb. Like first one is kill 10 guys with an assassination, win 3 mini games is the next one, maybe something like this. Or it's just earn experience and level up, and you simply have to level up 20 levels and get it. Might be the case as well. I'm curious how they balanced it. I mean, if you design a certain thing in marketing, you always imagine like the standard client. So what is the standard client? How much does he or she play in a month for such a product as a season pass that is free? Does she or he play 20 hours, 10 or 40?
Yeah, but to be fair, like I think maybe the Connect challenges are a good example. So let's say the Battle Pass, because of course what's gonna happen is I don't think even if you play a lot, you will not be able to finish the Battle Pass in a week, because you will need daily and weekly missions. Probably by doing these daily and weekly missions, you get points that then go towards the Battle Pass. So, yeah, you will just have to finish those missions every week, and then at one point, you will have completed the Battle Pass. I hope it goes fast. I hate Battle Passes where it's like, I've played 2 hours and I'm like halfway through level 1. So I hope that's not the case here. But it's going to be interesting. I agree, though. I do think it's gonna be, I do think it's gonna be like a time-limited one. That at one point it will be gone. But I see Skata saying a great point here. So first Battle Pass and later on in the Helix shop. I think what he means there is that maybe if you miss these items, you can later on buy them for the Isu coins, so the keys or Helix credits. I think the Isu coins would then be the best option because these items are of course free. But that would be the best of both worlds, I think. So it's a free reward if you finish the battle pass. If you come later into the game, those items are still earnable, but you will have to use your Isu coins on them instead of getting them as a reward for doing the battle pass. And again, the Isu coins are earned by also doing the battle pass. So
would make sense, yes, totally.
Yeah.
Do you think there will be like maybe a set
nice, Kata. Sorry?
that you get per season? You get one item of a set per season, and you have to complete like 4 or 5 to get the whole thing. Do you think that will be the case?
I mean, it seems to be that every season has its own sort of theme. Yeah. So for season 1, it's Eye in the Storm, or what is it? Eye in the Dark. Eye in the Dark, and this might have to do with the modern day, of course, that we know will be in the Animus hub as well, and that will start like a whole new story, etc. So maybe it has like maybe that's like their way of pushing people to check that modern day story as well by making it kind of intertwined with the Shadows rewards, and that's why they're kind of like digital. Again, looking at this weapon, it's like if you had like an item pack where you could get like Isu weapons or something, it could kind of look like this, right? So
the Tron pack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly. So I think like it would suck if you get the helmet right now, and then later on you get the armor piece. Good luck in 6 months, right? So I don't think that works. Like we saw that with Valhalla as well, when they added like a new armor set for the Fallen Hero armor set or the Valkyrie armor set that you could get through the mastery challenges. It was something you could earn immediately by doing that activity. So I think that's going to be the same.
Yeah, generally, I'm still interested in how the mechanics will work and how they will interact with each other, because that's like really a thing. I would love to have it like back then with Origins, where we were able to get all the Helix items through gold for free. I think that was totally great, but they removed it for a reason, of course.
Yeah.
And maybe like through playing a lot of the content, maybe in modern day as well, we can get like still a lot for free. Hoping to that, but I don't think so right now, unfortunately.
I think actually the battle pass might mean that we get more stuff for free, because it immediately gives us that one armor set. Like remember, it took for like the Yol armor set was the first armor set we got for free. After that though, we had the River Raids that did not give an armor set. Yeah, then the Druid DLC, which was paid. Like I remember at one point the whole joke was there are more Helix armor sets than actual armor sets in the game. And then in the final year of Valhalla, they finally stepped it up and were like, okay, we're giving way more free armor sets as well. And it seems that with having a battle pass that every season has a new armor set to earn, I think is awesome. But I really think a 3-month 20 tiers, ooh. That's
it really depends on the tiers, but you're right. Now that I think about it, if you I don't know, if you need 1 week to climb 1 tier, it might be very frustrating.
Yeah, right. And that would be because 3 months is it's like 12 weeks. So I mean, let's say you could then finish the battle pass at week 8. If you like played all the time, we have to wait and see. I just think that staying in, like for a lot of other games, it's I can see it both ways. On one end, I could totally see the 3-month period being a thing because 3 months for it's not a real life service game. That's still a fine amount of time. But I hope they are a bit more aggressive, and that's like we get way more in that time period, and because they are probably gonna launch a new Helix set every other week, like always. So then you get 1 free armor set from the battle pass, and then every other week they're adding new Helix stuff. I think that's crazy. So I think they have to do it faster. But we can talk about it in the predictions. I want to talk about a few other things. Let's go here. We see that again, Assassin's Creed Shadows should have launched last week. So some brands are still they are still like doing their promotions. But yeah, if you get Red Bull around the launch of Assassin's Creed, there are some rewards. It seems to be prizes though, and this seems to be in Canada. So I'm not sure if it will go everywhere in the world, but there are files in the game that were leaked that show a Red Bull weapon and also settlement things. So,
and one question to all the Canadian guys out there: does one Red Bull really cost $3.5?
Yeah, but the Canadian dollar is crazy.
What the heck? Yeah,
Canadian dollar is crazy.
I'm
And Dark
not
Claw
too sure
saying
about.
no reskins this time. I think I'm hopeful. Of course, we ended at Valhalla at like a good in a good position where there were not a lot of reskins anymore, and Mirage really showed me that I think they know that they had the reskins with the black gold legacy outfits, but those were legacy outfits that they reskinned. And yeah, I think the other armor sets looked amazing. So and we have not seen we don't know because we don't know the all the armor sets in the game, but I would be shocked if they do reskins even for the battle pass rewards, because again, those will be tied to seasons. So it would be wild to reskin
Reskins, I don't know. You can push them out at a later stage of the game just for free, or some easy rewards. I don't know. Just randomly. There was a patch. Here's yet another reskin of the armor. It's red now for Jordan.
No,
everything is red for him, as well as Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's now called red again.
I would be fine. No, I think Shadows, it grew on me.
Yeah, I kind of got used to it. When Ubisoft told me about the name of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I was like, really?
Yeah.
But I got used to it as well.
Exactly.
So
I remember everyone when the Switch was announced being like, Nintendo Switch? What the heck? And now it's just...
Turn it over and...
Switch. Okay, I want to go back to this because we learned quite a lot about the settlement that I quickly want to go over. Because this is, and we said it immediately, but this is where the microtransactions are gonna go.
It's gonna be so monetized.
This is gonna be crazy. Of course, I'm sure we will be able to earn a lot of things in game, but we now know the types of things that we can put. Because, of course, if you somehow did not know, it's The Sims. It's Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's SimCity. It's
Factorio.
I don't know that. But,
yeah. You
don't
gotta
care.
play it. Okay,
No,
but back to topic, yeah.
Missing nothing. No, but we now have a list of things we can put in the settlement. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, good. Statues, small and large, like the Buddha statue and the stag. You can put banners, umbrellas, trees, water pots, tapestry, and masks. And pets.
Oh.
And they're selling
That's
pets
where the
in
money
Helix.
is.
Yeah.
Get that awesome tiger. Get the second one. You gotta pay.
Yeah, they have pet packs. Let's call them pet packs.
And now imagine the pets following you around, not like in Valhalla where the pets were just staying at your settlement. I mean, it's cute anyways, but
I think they will still stay at the settlement because the settlement seems very like, again, this is black. Like it seems very it doesn't seem, it seems like an instanced area. But where in Valhalla we of course had some there was this wolf quest, of course, that you could then give a name. They really went the extra mile and they were like, oh, people want more animals in their settlement. And again, I'm sure we are able to get quite some for free, but there were already, and I'm gonna like list them. in a moment here. Let me see. Of course, we can't show images or anything, but to give you an idea, let's see. Can I? And by the way, for Red Bull, they have the Red Bull trinket, 2 trinkets, and 1 Red Bull katana for Naue.
Crazy.
I hope they give wings. That would be cool.
Like there were some leaks about the cross promos as well.
Yeah, Intel.
I didn't know. Yeah, Intel. I didn't know all of them. I mean, Intel is just like Intel popping up at the start of if you launch the game, right?
Intel banner hideout prop.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so you can have like an Intel banner in your hideout and a Visa hideout prop.
Or you can like allocate the buildings in your hideout so they look like a CPU.
No, they are just smacking their logo onto banners.
Yeah.
Things. There will also be content creator benefits. Weapon for Naue. Hold on to this.
What content creator benefits will be there? You got me with that one.
Yeah, no. Like if you guys keep watching around launch, we will probably be able to give you content creator benefits, or maybe we only get it, but that would be crazy. Weapon for Naue. Body skin for Naue. Head skin for Naue. Seems like tattoos are back then, right? Body skin.
Yeah, barbershop, tattoos, all of that. Probably back in the game. Everything you can customize will be there and will be monetized.
And there will be more. And there will be more.
You can buy certain paths for the settlement, like gravel.
Let's see if I can.
I don't know.
Can I do this?
Full stone.
Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Here we have the 4 Seasons Summer Pet Pack. 300 Helix credits. You get a deer.
Excuse me?
300 Helix credits.
Mm-hmm.
You get a deer. You get a small dog. You get a pig. And you get a cat.
Oh, you know what?
And they're
I never buy these ship upgrades, settlement packs. I never bought them. But once you told me about the animal packs, I'm like in my head already buying it, and I'm hating myself for it.
So yeah,
I can see myself. I want that cute deer.
But basically, what they are doing is that the settlement packs, because there will still be settlement packs where you can get like statues and stuff. We now know, if we of course go back to this, that you can now put the settlement items. Oh wait, everywhere you want. Oh wait, I'm already way ahead. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's very cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. We're getting there. It's like after this.
Like you can really go into detail and create the paths
here.
And
so you can get the statues. You can put them everywhere,
etc.
Yeah. And
like
you can then here we see the water.
You know what? I really think it might be hard to make it look natural because of that strict grid that we have. Curious how we can like soften it up to be like.
And I saw some people say they want like different types of heights as well. So right now it's all flat. So I'm curious if you can create some small mountains or something, because that was of course the case in the Valhalla settlement. You had to walk up to get to your longhouse and stuff. But yeah, imagine the Red Bull trinket is just a can of Red Bull hanging from your belt. Please not, boy.
Full immersion.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to drink my Red Bull in real life as well.
Oh, the skin they are talking about, armor not skins as actual tattoo skins. It's armor skins. Oh, okay, they didn't create. I did not know that. Okay, so there are no tattoos then. But
so an armor skin is like a different thing than an armor, right?
Yeah, because I hope there are still 5 pieces, but maybe similar to the legacy outfits from Valhalla. If you put them in the chest, everything except for your helmet became that outfit. Maybe that's it. And Mirage of course had these items as well.
Change to effect and aesthetic.
Maximizer
difference.
is asking, do you think we can change the specific weather time of day inside the settlement? What do you think?
I think one thing for sure in photo mode,
Yeah.
but only in photo mode. For the first time. And I would say maybe at one point they allow us to change it at our will. Maybe once we reached a certain time in
The life cycle.
Yeah, exactly. We finished the story, we finished the X, Y, and Z quest, and then we did then we get the new quest, taming the seasons, and after it we can change the seasons. I don't know.
Wow, wow. Yeah,
That's how I
seems,
imagine it right now.
Yeah.
But that would be insane to get like an Animus Hub quest that is really like taming the seasons, and then you get the feature in game. That would be kind of cool to introduce a new feature for a game that way, right?
Yeah, no, 100%. I totally think that you're right, that at one point we will be able to change it, because I think it will be the most requested feature. At one point I think people will be over the fact that we have to play in the dark all the time or something. Especially as Yasuke, I think that will not be ideal. Like for Naue we know, you can then hide in the shadows, which seems quite beneficial. But I think the sort of thing they have to keep in mind is that if you are able to meditate again and have it not be night all the time, they can basically cheat, because then you can make every mission during night, and then with Naue it's way easier. So yeah, maybe if they bring back a mission replay or something like that, or if you have already finished all the important content, and then maybe if there's a new DLC you cannot change it, but then only in the base game for the content you've already finished. I think that would make sense. But it's gonna
maybe
be
that's some part of the season pass as well, like play through mission XYZ with
Battle Pass.
Naue, with Naue at daytime or so, like something like the challenge mode.
Yeah, I think that would be cool only if you go to a location and then the time of day changes. If it's like, play this mission during daytime and then you have to wait.
Nah, that would be awful.
yeah. So they have to then I mean they do that often as well in games, of course, where you where the time changes to the time of day that is needed for that mission.
Yeah,
when you arrive.
Makes sense.
So yeah, you would expect that for sure. So yeah, we went over quite a lot actually, which is nice. Again, yeah, I think it's all fine. I'm curious. I just can't wait for that post-launch trailer. I think that will be very, very interesting to see what this all means. They also, in that Reddit post that we went over, they were like, we will unveil more details about it closer to the launch of Shadows. Thank you. So yeah, the Animus Hub still launching with Shadows. And I mean, we're getting closer now. Of course, we're still like 90-something days away. But it's there before you know it. And I still hope we get like a trailer at the Game Awards on December 12th. But thanks everyone for joining here on JorRaptor. We will of course do a prediction here in a moment. Dennis will be streaming Stalker in a moment on Twitch. So stick around.
Wow.
And
it will come out in 50 minutes, right?
Yeah, but we have an early code. So want to thank the developers, of course, for that. So he will be on the main channel in 5 minutes. So this we will sadly be, even though there will maybe be news, I hope so, we will sadly be not doing the show for 2 weeks. That's simply because I'm away. I'm
away as well, yeah.
Yeah, very smart.
Where are you? Are you on holiday, right?
Yeah. Because I was like...
vacation? What is it called?
Vacation. Both. It doesn't
in the
matter.
US.
Doesn't matter. With of course Shadows being delayed, I know next year will be a lot of fun, but also crazy. So I was like, let's do it now. Perfect time. So that means that there will not be any streams from my end, at least, during that time. And that means that I think it's the perfect time also, because I think if we do the show or like come back, I do think we will have weekly things maybe to talk about. Maybe early January or something. But again, we did not expect to have as much to talk about as we had today. So I'm sure when a lot of moving parts are happening behind the scenes, some things will come out. Maybe they will talk again, which will be exciting. So it will be on this channel. So of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, make sure you go to Frankie Boy. You see his channel, of course, also in the title. Make sure you subscribe there too for Assassin's Creed Shadows content. We'll, of course, be making main channel videos and stuff about the game when we have more information. I want to go a bit more in depth in this as well, like give you a 10-minute script or something where, yeah, you can kind of get all the information in like a shorter window. I think that would be interesting too. And that's kind of it. Are we then gonna end the prediction with how long we think the seasons will be?
Yeah, sure. Oh, and by the way, are we seeing us again in 2 or 3 weeks? 3, right?
We will be back on December 10th.
11th.
Oh,
yeah.
11th.
Ah, okay. So see you in 3 weeks. I was wrong. Yeah. I will stick to my prediction though because I already said it. Let's see. I will go with the 3 months. You will go with 1. And if it's 2, nobody won.
No, then I'm gonna say 2.
Nah, then I'm gonna say 1.
No, huh? Yeah, but then okay, you think it's gonna be shorter? I think 1 would be crazy. But to be fair, like if we look at the Odyssey post-launch, they had something new every week, and this is the same team. Like that was super successful. I don't think they can keep that up for 3 years, but they have to do better than Valhalla. And already, like in Valhalla, they did not even have seasons. Like they internally, I think, had sort of every quarter something planned, but them kind of being like, yo, we have a battle pass like the battle pass when that launches and it is time limited, it will count down. So we will know when the next season starts the moment we start with season 1. So like they need to have a way better plan this time. And maybe with the delay they were able to get the ball rolling even faster and have more content ready. So that's, I think, exciting. But I'm gonna say 2 months for
I'm
one
gonna
season.
say 3. I'm gonna stick with the 3. I will say they are gonna deliver some other content to keep us engaged as well. And let's see who will win. And the other person has to buy, I would say, the paid battle pass, but it's unfortunately not in the game. So
no, I already shared a nice item pack that I want.
Ah, yeah. It's striked again from the internet, right?
Yeah. So nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
So yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Totally go to then we're gonna go